Hey guys, welcome to the new show called The Rundown. The Nerd Haven guys, they keep calling me to come, so I decided I'm going to make my own show on their damn channel. Don't worry, I won't be drunk on it all the time, maybe sometimes. But I called Stubbs here, the video game guru / social media ambassador. He's going to help me out with this. Tell him what we're going to do, Stubbs. Tell him about the show.
Well, today is our inaugural episode of The Rundown. We're going to give a top 5 list of whatever, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big thing that we're going to keep doing, and we're each going to give a top 5 list. We haven't told each other what our top 5 lists are.
I know,
so
suspense.
We might get some overlap. We're gonna talk about our choices a little bit. We're gonna see how it goes. Let's check it out.
Everyone likes lists.
Everyone likes lists.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, how often are you on YouTube? You're like, oh, top 5, top 10. Yeah, I want to read that. So.
YouTube. I'm on BuzzFeed every single day.
I'm more of a Vimeo kind of guy. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Daily Motion.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So today, what we are talking about, top 5. What are we saying? Top 5 actors or actresses.
This is like top 5 best casted superheroes.
Best casted superheroes. Yeah.
And when I say that, this is like obviously people have been in movies, TV, or
video games,
voice acting.
Yes, definitely.
Anything you want.
Oh God, I forgot about voice acting. I probably
is there a certain one you want to add there?
We'll see. I'm pretty confident with my list.
I might have one on my list.
All right. Okay.
I might have one.
Okay. So what we're going to do? We're going to flip a coin to see who goes first. After we're done with talking about all of ours and everything, we want you guys to send us some lists that you think we should do, or if you agree with our list,
anything you want,
disagree with it, either way, let us know. All right, flip that coin. Heads.
I'll let you call it. Heads.
Well, heads up. Yes, heads. Go for it.
Heads.
Heads it is. I'm going first. All right. We're going to get a bunch of graphics in here, too. Our show is going to be better than every goddamn show on this channel.
It's going to be flashy.
Yeah.
We're going to have like a little bottom line thing going.
It's going to take a million years to edit. All right. My number 5. Let me consult my list again really quick. Oh, wait. I don't even need to because it's my super weird one. Number 5, I don't know if you want to consider him.
I'm interested to see your list.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be pretty good.
I don't know if you want to consider him a superhero or not, but I certainly do. Michael Cera as Scott Pilgrim.
That's a good one.
Scott Pilgrim. I mean, it was a graphic novel at first. I mean, with what he can do, yeah, I would consider him a superhero. I mean, yeah, he's just kind of the nerdy kid and everything. And when you look in the movies and everything, he barely. Well, no, he does fight definitely, but he's more of just like a bass player with super bass skills and taking out vegans and everything like that. I got to go with Michael Cera as number 5.
No, that's a pretty. I didn't even think of that one.
I know, right?
Like I told you, I've been thinking about this. The last day, I have everything just going through my head. I'm like, that's a good one though.
Yeah, that's what I came up with in the last 20 minutes of us coming up with this show.
Nice. Nah, keep going. What else you got?
Oh, we're not gonna alternate? All right, no,
just keep going.
Sure. My number 4. A lot of people probably would say would be their number 1. I'm going to go with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Number 4, huh?
As number 4.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I thought he'd be on there, but maybe a little bit higher.
I couldn't put him higher, seeing as my top 3 that I'm going to have, too. Robert Downey Jr., he's set in motion for the superhero movies. I think he is the only one that they could have cast someone else and it would not have been as good. I mean, like, we could have found someone else for Captain America, probably. We could have found someone else for Thor. But, and it still would have been good. I think Robert Downey Jr. was the only person.
He's one of the guys, like, when he's done, it's like, who the heck are they going to get to replace him?
I don't
There's a lot of people on this list you can say that about.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Number 3, it was a big surprise, coming with this. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Being a big comic book guy and Marvel movie guy and everything like that, Chris Pratt brought to that role something that needed to be done for a group that no one has heard of before. I mean, if you would have just brought in the regular, Guardians of the Galaxy from the 70s and everything, 1, Star-Lord wouldn't have even been in it, and 2, it wouldn't have been as good as that movie was when it came out.
Well, Chris Pratt's been proving that lately. Whatever ever does, he can carry a movie.
Oh yeah,
he has a great on-screen presence, and you're right, he was perfect as Star-Lord.
We talked about that too in the cutting room, but
I think every episode Chris Pratt's mentioned at least once.
Yeah, him and John Cena. Yep. Number 2, John Cena. Just kidding.
He's a hero.
He is. He's a hero for the children.
Yep.
Number 2, Grant Gustin as the Flash.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was going to be on yours.
Yeah, I mean, and you should probably know who my number 1 is going to be by saying Grant Gustin is number 2.
Yeah.
But no, Grant Gustin. As the Flash, again, he brought the needed humor that needed to come to it because the Flash has always been a very funny character in the comics and everything, being really quippy. And Grant Gustin did it perfectly. I know when it was first coming out, people thought it was a terrible choice for the Flash. I think Ezra Miller is going to be a terrible choice for the Flash for the new DC movies.
Ooh,
but,
really?
I mean...
Well, the only movie... I've heard a lot of people like that pick.
The only movie I've ever seen him in was Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I'm not really sure about it. But again, I'll hold my reservations until we see him in either his own movie or if he's going to be in Batman, Superman. Well, apparently he's supposed to be. But that brings me to my number 1, Stephen Amell as Arrow, the Green Arrow. Yeah, he's going to be the Green Arrow in the new season. Literally the best superhero anything out right now, and Stephen Amell is what makes it.
He's one of those guys too, I can tell he just loves the role when he's on screen. You can tell that with some guys. You can tell when people are just phoning it in, but him, even when he's out in public, you can tell he like lives it 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, I follow that guy on Twitter. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, he tweeted at the Miz the other day from the WWE. Yeah. He's, if you don't follow Stephen Amell on Twitter, I highly recommend it. He's going to be Casey Jones in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
It's giving me a reason to watch.
Yeah, the first one was garbage.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, so
don't care.
So that was my top 5. I guess, when I was coming up with mine, I didn't even really think to pick voice actors. I'm going to give an honorable mention. Hopefully it's not someone who's on yours, but I'm going to give an honorable mention really quick. No, let's do yours first.
I wonder, because I think we might have the same one.
We'll give...
Because I've spoiled a little bit, I do have a voice actor.
Do you? Okay.
I did.
Okay, give yours and then we'll give honorable mentions.
Because I think with my list, I try to make it diverse. I try to include some of the newer and older voice acting.
I'm excited.
But so far, we do have one same one.
Oh, goodness. Is it your number 5?
It's in the number 5.
Okay.
But starting off number 1, this is going to seem... It's very recent.
You mean number 5 and then going down to number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, number 5, I mean... This just came out. It's very recent, but you know what? I absolutely loved him in it. That's Charlie Cox in Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
I mean...
Okay.
I know that's the thing, too. It's really you're picking something that just came out a few months ago. But he was so good.
He was very good.
I mean, I
keep
looking back on it, too. It's he was the reason I kept watching that show.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, he brought Faith back into, a franchise that, was...
ruined.
Dead. I mean...
Ruined, yeah.
I mean, you look back on it, when people were thinking, oh, we're going to bring back Daredevil, it's why? It's it was destroyed. But no, he did so much justice to that role. He was just absolutely great as it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I tuned in, it was because I wanted to see him.
Oh, yeah. Well, and
I loved his presence on screen. But... Yeah. I don't know the whole cast, but he was great.
Oh,
he was
fantastic.
really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 4. Going to go back in the time machine a little bit on this one. Because, like I said, I wanted to give a little bit of props to some of the older guys who've been superheroes before. I'm going to go with Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Because I think about this one. This is a guy who lived his entire life as Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, he was I still think to this day when people think Superman, and this is no disrespect to Henry Cavill or I guess Brandon Routh.
He almost made my list.
I think still people think when they think Superman live action, they still think of him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he kind of paved the way too, because these were the first superhero movies.
Yeah. Well, what about Dean Cain?
I mean, I'm just thinking more iconic.
No, no, I completely agree with you. Yeah,
I thought he'd be a good one to throw on there. Like I said, I want to throw in some more older guys.
Yeah, could have went with his dad.
What's that?
Could have went with his dad.
George
Reeve. Yeah.
But number 3, this is where we're going to get into the voice acting.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if we have the same one. The one, or you're the one you're going to do your honorable mention.
Yeah.
That is Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Not my honorable mention.
Well, who's yours then?
My honorable mention was Troy Baker.
Troy Baker
doing really anything, but I guess his superhero role was the Joker. He was doing Mark Hamill's Joker. So, I mean, you could say Mark Hamill as well, but I'm just a huge fan of Troy Baker.
Well, if we ever do top 5 villains, that Mark Hamill, but that's for another discussion. But no, like, this is a real nostalgic choice for me because I grew up watching the Batman animated series.
Oh, yeah.
He's Batman to me.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of good Batmans.
Oh, yeah.
A couple bad ones. But mostly good, I think. I mean, I'll just say so far, I think Ben Affleck's going to be really good. But no, he's the voice of Batman. He really is.
He is, and that's why they brought him back for Batman Beyond, too. When they, let's go to the future, but let's keep Kevin Conroy.
You got to, yeah. I mean, this is a guy, too, like I said, kind of the same vein as Christopher Reeve. He's made his living off being Batman.
Yeah.
Because he is.
Yeah, not many actors like to be typecast in one role, but when they do...
It's almost an honor, really.
Yeah, it really... I mean, I would say the same with Jason David Frank, the Green Power Ranger. He was typecast in that role, but he rocks it. He knows that's what his fans love, and that's the same with Kevin Conroy.
Exactly.
As well.
Like, he wears that as a badge of honor. It's like, I'm freaking Batman. Mm-hmm. I mean, how cool would that be? Everywhere you go, everyone calls you Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the same thing with him.
Exactly.
Okay, number 2. This is where we're going to kind of get into, like, the more everyone knows these guys.
Should hit that quick. Sorry.
Making sure it works.
Yeah.
But no, this is you had him on your list, and obviously he was going to make an appearance on my list. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. He has to make the list because you said it, and I'm going to say it again. He's Iron Man. I mean, it's one of those, it's a perfect casting choice.
Yep.
We brought up 2. I don't think it's going to be tough to replace him. Well, actually, I think my number 1's going to be even tougher. But, no, this guy, I mean, he's like a real-life Tony Stark.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. It's why he's getting paid $50 million per movie. Because they know we can't replace this guy.
Yep, he's an arrogant asshole in real life and in the movies.
He's a lovable, arrogant asshole.
No, it's very true.
He has that charm to him.
Yeah, very, very true.
And number 1, I'm a little surprised you didn't have number 1.
Well, let's see what it is.
That is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
I guess, yeah.
No, hear me out here. Hear me out. I think he's my number 1 for Wonder. He absolutely looks the part.
That's very true. Yeah.
And not to mention, I think out of any superhero role, it's the most physical demanding.
Yeah.
The fact that he's had to keep in that good a shape. How long has he been doing that?
Oh, God, it's 15 years, I think.
And he's been, I mean, he's had his good movies and his bad movies, and I say the bad movies aren't really his fault. I mean, he rocks that role to a T.
It's very true. I guess the reason I didn't put him on my list was because his bad movies...
He's been in some stinkers.
His bad movies, I hated his bad movies. I mean...
But even in his bad ones, I'm like, he's still cool as Wolverine.
Yeah.
And he's a guy, too, like, I don't know how the heck they're going to replace him.
I don't think they're going to. I don't think they can, and I don't think they're going to.
Robert Downey Jr., how do you replace this guy?
Yeah.
And are you going to find someone like, I can keep my physique up for 15 freaking years?
Yeah.
Most actors would tell you, no, I'll do it for like a few movies, but I'm just going to move on.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's a professional bodybuilder.
Yeah, very true. Very true. No, it was a super good list. Let us know what you guys thought.
This was fun.
This was very fun, and I think we're going to keep doing these.
I think we both have pretty good lists. I'm glad we had a lot of... It was diverse, too.
It was very diverse. I had one diverse character, but then I kind of stuck to Marvel and DC.
They cast well.
I mean, I guess other honorable mentions would be, Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes.
That's a good one.
I would call him a superhero.
Oh, yeah, he's the
he's
main
an
protagonist.
Yeah. I don't know. Let us know what you think. If we missed anyone who you think should definitely be on our list or anything, hit us up on the Facebook, hit us up on the Twitter at NerdhavenSubs, nerdhavensubmissions@gmail.com. You can email them to us as well. I don't know. Are there any other social media sites that we're on? Social media ambassador?
We don't have an Instagram yet.
Oh, we need to get on that. We'll post pictures of that cat.
Yeah.
Wherever that cat is.
It's locked away somewhere.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the first episode of The Rundown. We'll be back again with more lists. Everybody loves lists.
Lists are fun. They're addicting.